Here to Omega. That seems to be how Bren has been owning the early game so far, right? In the past 5-6 minutes, the early or the easy kills from Bren are from blind engages. But now I think Omega, they're once been, twice shy. They're not gonna let that happen one more time. Lusty here, spacing out Heath. They are gonna knock him up. Flapdizi a little in too deep, goes up for the knockout punch. Already uses ult, so they do know that that.
Exactly. One of the reasons why Omega were at a disadvantage initially was because Rebo cut the wave in the bottom lane really well, but Easy was forced to respond. So Bren had a 5 vs 4 advantage. But because of how they're positioned right now, a fight might just break out. But it seems like the respect is still there. They're both really just playing this safely.
Yep, they missed the pincer. I saw what Omega was trying to do, but now they re-converge onto the turtle. This looks like it's going to go to Omega. Flapdizi trying to look for a target. Onto Heath, they get the knock up. Still no ult here. He just used it right then and there. Karteezy here trying to clear the wave, and just like that, I think Bren Sports in low times like this, the best idea for them is to just get gold. But just the same, that's playing to not lose.
Yeah, Rebo's Alice here and how he's moving around the map is going to be a boon for Bren Esports because he's applying a lot of pressure in that bottom lane. Rebo could have gone and stayed in that turtle fight. He didn't need to rotate all the way down. But then Bren realizes that, oh my god, I seem to be having a bit of a hard time handling their minion waves, which is something Omega's historically really good at. I think Omega just putting a lot of focus right now in the objective fights. Now need to start giving resources or dedicating resources to defending that side lane push from Rebo.
Yep, and Rebo seems to be putting salt in the wound. He wants to continue because he's saying, hey Toshi, if you're not leaving, neither am I. Like, if you're gonna make a mistake of trying to take a team fight, then say goodbye to this turret, and that closes the map for Omega. It shrinks it for them permanently. So yeah, look at this. Toshi's forced to answer.
Yeah, and again, I really feel like I'm just watching a continuation of our Season 6 Grand Finals because they're really playing a lot like how they played back in Season 6. A lot of importance into the key objective team fights or split pushing, really biding their time and respecting the potential of their opponent to just win a turnaround team fight. It's like both of these teams grew but are still exactly the same in a way.
Yeah, check this out. Rebo though in the middle of a Zaman force. They do disengage.
Wow.
And in true Omega fashion, they just take it. And yeah, this is not a good fight for us to have. We're going to back out. Few and Lusty to the rescue, positioning themselves here for a potential surprise death bush. And Lusty, you're going to jump into 3 members. He's going to survive. Not much for him here. Split like Kenji. It looks like they're going to go for the grab. And right now, Lusty, is he going to be in trouble? That's going to be yes. Heath expends the circling eagle. They get the pick off. Rebo might be the next target here. That's Heath and Hajizi on him. Can they get him? Blood Ode for the win, saving Rebo. The GOAT survives. And just like that, it seems to be divide and conquer.
Yeah, and this glue pick coming out early, I think it's just confidence by Omega. They've, at this point, it's like them telling all of us that, you know what, we're pretty good at the glue now.
We know exactly how to use the glue. Check it out. But just the same, it seems to be a giant distraction play.
And it's the disruptive presence of the glue in that team fight was really big for Omega and how they were able to take control and eventually get a small win out of it. They were able to get more pushes with it as well. Now, this next Lord fight here is going to be big because I see that one of these two teams will probably just try to commit someone into pushing.
Overextend possibly.
Yeah, or overextend possibly. This is going to be a big fight here. Bren are going to be the ones who will try to look for a pick-off, but with how they're positioning, they're actually playing it safe. They're really, again, respecting Omega, with how much they know each other, the potential for the other team to turn around. The reason why we call Hajizi the KDA machine is that he really knows when to make the entry. He knows when to take a fight. He knows when to go in. He knows when to sweep up the kills for Omega, and he knows when to not take a fight.
Yeah, cogs and gears this young man is. It seems like Mobile Legends is just a formula for him to solve, and for the most part in his career, he knows what the answer is. So right here, right now, he's here to prove that point and, you know, earn once more the moniker of the KDA machine in the face of their longtime rivals, Brain. Now, Kenji here trying to find a split. Flatteezy playing the same role here, diversion. Let's see. Lusty looking for one. Ejector already triggered. Oh, wow. This whole time, it's beneficial to Omega, this whole divide and conquer strategy, because, again, you mentioned earlier, the Ling is so good at split pushing.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Hajizi did there. Actually, for a moment there, I lost track of where Hajizi was in the map.
Where is he?
Because I thought he was just nearby. But then he was like, oh, he already broke down the top third there. And yeah, now it's Omega turning it around on Bren's face that, okay, if you guys were pressuring our bottom lane for the first few minutes, it's our turn to apply a lot of pressure on the side lanes here. So again, it's the game of chicken for these two teams. They're both just waiting for that one big moment. Although there have been times where Lusty and Heath have tried to find that opening, or actually Kenji as well for Omega, they both just know when to take the fight and when not to. And this is just next level caution because, okay, we've spoken about Omega and how they're fighting for an upper bracket slot. He's doing that as well. They still have their eyes set on getting that upper bracket. It's not secured for them.
Both teams are just, they understand the stakes involved here.
Exactly.
So, again, what an honor it is to be here covering this very matchup for all of you. Now, a potential engagement down bottom could be. Still, both teams are relatively split up. The first time we've seen Omega cross the river, not so much just yet for Bren. We did see Flatteezy in Omega's jungle up top, but just the same, both teams ever so cautious. Now Heath gets caught out by an ejector, but Rebo and Cartesi says, no, let's not. Not like this.
Not like that. And again, the patience from these two teams. Look at the items. Toshi already picking up the Divine Glaive. That's a Harith that has been uninterrupted for his farm. So as this game goes on, now at this point, it's going to be difficult for Brent Esports to take that fight unless they get an early quick burst onto either Curtizy, Hajizi, or Heath.
Yeah, do note, Reptar, Rebo is more farmed than Harith, than Toshi, but just the same, because of their difference in battle spells, Toshi just has better items.
Yeah, Purify, it's going to be a hard target to catch here for Brent Esports.
Sorry, Emblem Talent.
Emblem, yeah, the Emblem Talent.
The mystery shop, yes.
Man, pure rage.
Yeah, 10% just gets you so much. But right now, look at this. A better position for Brent Esports. All of them here in this river, in this pixel brush, could be lethal. Once more, a dance of death between these two top-notch teams in the MPL, nay, in all of the C region, possibly the world, given that a world champion here currently is competing. Now, is he going to try to join the fight, even the odds here, while it's Flatteezy who has to answer. Oh, this is so interesting, so close.
Yeah, and that top lane push is going to be a factor here because now everything is converging now to that Lord pick. This might just be that one big team fight we're looking for, as Omega has already taken down the Lord to 50%.
Okay, Flatteezy looking for a nice knock-up. Kenji here, split. He's looking for a grab. Heath is right in the middle, circling Eagle. Onto one. It's going to be Flatteezy, and Flatteezy currently has Kenji on him. This is the first team fight we've seen in a while. Rebo goes in with the blood flow. Kenji is going to back out of here. That's just both teams taking a few hits, and Lord is reset. I think we're back to zero.
Back to zero again. It's like a game. It's like Eve isn't on the field, but we're watching a game of chess. The entire map is their chessboard. And with one move, it opens up another, but then it opens up another move. An opening for your opponent, and I feel like the last time we saw Omega like this was probably sometime around week 3 or week 4, where again it was just a game where Omega showed their patience and their search for that picture perfect moment to start things out.
Their cunning,
yeah,
their guile. They're high IQ, but just the same. Bren Esports, again, we mentioned earlier, this might be them in playoffs mode. And just the same, we haven't seen Bren like this in a while as well. A lot of their wins, just like in both series against Workmaster Force, they just bullied the rookies in MPL Season 7. But right here, right now, against their longtime rivals, it seems to be another story.
Yeah, I think it's going to boil down to the question of who decides to give up something first. Because both teams are handling the top lane pushes so well. Because of how Omega has that advantage in that top lane, I won't be surprised if it will actually be Omega who decides, man, you know what, I feel like at this point let's just pull the trigger. Once we see Flap or one member of Brent Esports split push to try to manage a wave, that's when we'll take this floor.
Yeah, 17 minutes in here. I do believe that you're right, Raptor. I agree that it might be Omega who breaks first, who says, you know what, just do it.
Yeah, they have to live. They can rotate fast.
Just try something. But yes, we are about 3 minutes away from TikTok timers, as we like to call it. And for you wrestling fans, this is reminiscent of those fight forever situations.
Yeah, the Iron Man matches.
Wherein, you know, both competitors have brought out a dozen finishers and nobody just both refuse to fall. Everything is a near 2 count, near 3 count, and the same is here.
They reset the Lord
for those
again.
Bren and Omega fans. Your team needs your support.
I don't see the comment section right now, but I feel like all the fans of these two teams, because they know what their teams are like. They're all just analyzing the game right now.
I think someone at some point just started to bring out like an Excel sheet and do their taxes. Because that's how long this wait has been going on, Raptor. I legit remember the past 5 minutes, and it's been similar.
Yeah, your screens aren't broken. There is no time loop that we're stuck in. We've really just been stuck. Not stuck, but seeing the exact same thing. Omega, though.
This might be a great position for Bren, given that Curtis is so far. Look at this. There's a circling eagle. Zaman Force dropped in by Toshi, and that's a Tempest of Blades. By Hajizi securing it, taking down Kurtizi. They trade for Kenji, and now they're looking for another Flap DZ fall. Kurtizi joins the fight at the right moment. Lusty off position. Few is gonna fall here. Is he? It Kurtizi. The fighter confirms it. Lusty, he's lost. Lusty being taken out here by Toshi. Another Zaman Force comes in, and all this time, well planned out here by Omega. They push up top. Raptor, what's going on?
Lusty is trying to hold on for dear life here, but this is one lone jawhead with an immortality. Yes, but Omega, just like that, the rubber band snaps.
You said it was Omega who was bound to break for something, and honestly speaking, it wasn't a win. It wasn't a game-ending team fight.
Yeah.
It was honestly just maybe something, but not this.
Not like that. I think it got to the point where Omega understood we've all gotten to that late game power spike. All of us. And Omega trusted in their late game power spike. Wow.
Amazing. We did not even get a chance to call the winning moment, but indeed it was brought to us by Oppo A94. I am flummoxed. I am perplexed. I am at a loss for words. I could not have even called that last team fight even if I wanted to, because there was just literally one big fight here, and then next thing we know, Lusty was just defending.
Yeah, it's again, the entire game just felt like extending a rubber band, and waiting for it to snap, and then boom.
Sorry, this is greed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's greed. But then Omega snaps it. Just one fight, just like that.
From out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I think that's why Bren was also playing it really, really carefully, because they knew that was the risk.
As they should have.
Yeah.
As they should have. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the both anticipated, but just the same anticlimactic end to game number 1. We are about to hear from our resident analyst here, Wolf. He's going to be breaking down game number 1, and I'd like to hear another informed opinion on that whole dance of death, the 5 minutes wherein Bren and Omega were just holding out, waiting just for one little mistake, and apparently it wasn't going to be so big, it was so fast. Ladies and gentlemen, throwing it over to our analyst Wolf to break down game number 1.
You know, I can fairly remember yung game na binansagan na KDA machine si Had GZ at reminiscent to, lalong-lalo na sa pagkakabuff doon sa Ling. Let's look into this game. My name is Wolf, your analyst, and the following post-game statistics are brought to you by Smart. 5-0-4 on this Ling. At talagang nag-flashback sa akin yung mga moments na binansagan na KDA machine si GZ yung mga previous season dahil sa kanyang malupit na galawan using the Ling. This time, however, iba yung naging konsepto ng Omega Esports. Parang hindi naman sila ganun ka-aggressive, pero meron silang ways para maging aggressive, and that will come from Mr. Fundamental himself. The Matilda na kinombine with rather weird pick para sa isang mid lane lapu-lapu, but it all makes sense kasi kung titingnan natin ang mga members ng Bren Esports, hindi nila kayang i-withstand yung panggulat na nanggagaling mula sa isang mid lane lapu-lapu. Imagine the Kagura, maganda siya laban sa mga mages din, kung mid versus mid at mage versus mage yung nangyayari. Kunwari Kagura Lunox, pwede yun eh. But in this case, it's lapu-lapu, hindi enough yung burst at pwedeng patayin ng isang lapu-lapu ang Kagura, lalong-lalo na pag maganda ang initiation. And then also to look at the Lancelot, for example, na maganda naman yung mga puncture, but once na nag-commit na siya at na-punish siya ng Matilda, pati ng lapu-lapu, dun siya mayayari. So, ang ginawa ng side ng Omega Esports, they banked on their punish potential. Hindi man ganun kaganda yung kanilang straight up na 5v5 collision laban sa Bren Esports. Dahil yung Bren Esports, maganda yung burst, meron silang Pakito, have the Lancelot, meron silang Kagura. Pag pinagsabay-sabay nila yan, kaya nila talagang maka-burst down. So, ang ginawa ng Omega Esports, medyo nag-bank sila dun sa early punish potential nila. So, what they did in the first turtle, which we will see later on, ay hinintay nilang makapasok muna yung mga members ng Bren Esports, tsaka sila pumalag. Imagine this, Ling, you also have lapu-lapu, meron pang glue na nakaka-wisit din talaga akong isipin when it comes to canceling all of those frontliners, lalo na sa isang dive composition coming out from Bren Esports. So to sum it all up, the draft worked in favor of Omega kasi alam nila yung strength ng kanilang draft. Kung isipin natin head-on collision, nagbangga yung dalawang composition nila, medyo pabor pa yan sa Bren Esports, lalo na pag sabay-sabay sila. Pero kung punishment ang habol mo, Omega Esports will have the advantage. Kaya nga naman din ay nagawa nila ng paraan. And we will see in the highlights kung paano nga ba nag-workaround ang Omega Esports para sila ang mas maganda ang punish. Nagsimula yan dito sa turtle fight wherein the Omega Esports squad were able to just kill all the members of Bren Esports matapos nga naman yung turtle fights. At yung fact na nabuhay dito si GZ, that's also very good. Now, I love the last pick Harith mula sa Omega kasi parang kahit sabihin natin greedy ang composition ng Omega Esports, Harith plus Ling yan, wala naman ding hero na talagang makakontest doon sa Harith. Like, up to the bottom lane, it's Alice and Harith na alam naman natin ay lalamang sa Harith eventually. Going in that favor for sure. Sabihin na natin yung Pakito and Johen, maganda yung kanilang contention, potential laban sa isang Harith, but Omega Esports made it so na si Heath, pati na rin si Kenji and Curtizi are able to make Toshi farm. At lalo na sa Lord fight na to, pinauna yung Bren Esports, biglang yung Omega, nakahanap sila ng magandang opening, and Curtizi onto the backlines, walang nagawa doon si Few. And even Curtizi, dahil all in yung ginagawa ng Bren Esports, imagine this, Johed, Pakito, Lancelot, Kagura, gusto talaga nilang sumalibsob dun sa mga members ng Omega Esports. And if you think about it, maganda naman yung idea, kaya nilang burahin yung mga members ng Omega Esports kung tama yung kanilang execution. But Omega Esports, alam nila yon. At siguro nga naman dahil bestie nila tong itong Bren Esports, alam nila kung paano gumagana yung ginagawa ng Bren Esports. Mr. Fundamental, 1-2-8 ang kanyang performance, but a whopping 90% when it comes to kill participation. Methodical and systematic ang naging approach ng Omega Esports, at more than anything else, patient din sila gumalaw. Kaya nga naman, eventually, sila ang mas lumamang doon sa kanilang understanding ng kanilang draft advantage over Bren Esports. It's not over till it's over. Kaya nga lang itong pagkapanalo ng Omega Esports ay napaka-importante sa kanilang placing sa upper bracket ng ating playoffs. And para naman sa'yo, kung gusto mo maganda rin ang iyong resulta for today, you can join the live watching rewards. If you're part of the first 30,000 entries, may chance ka manalo ng skin worth 599 diamonds. All you have to do is scan this QR code or get into this link. And I bid you all good luck. It's game number 1. Tingnan natin kung anong magiging adjustments ng Brand Esports sa game number 2. Ipasa natin pabalik sa mga casters.
I believe there's more we can talk about in game 1.
Thank you so much, Wolf, for that intricate and detailed breakdown of game number 1. Welcome back to the caster's desk. My name is Leo. This right here is Reptar, and we will be bringing you possibly match point for this Season 6 rematch, Brand Esports versus Omega Esports. Reptar, I must admit and confess, there was just so much time in Wolf's analysis that I believe there's more we can talk about in game 1.
Yeah, Wolf put a lot of importance here in the understanding of both teams, not just for Omega Esports, but both teams with how their heroes work together. And Omega just had that slight leg up over Brand Esports where they understood, yeah, that lineup of Brand Esports needs to go, as Wolf said, all in with Kito, the Johan, the Kagura. They are all in types, and Lancelot as well. So the last fight there was so interesting because if you look back at that Lord take, it was Omega Esports who started it. And then at one point they said, you know what, we're gonna stop this. Brand, here you go, take the floor. Floor's yours. Take the Lord. Oh wait, no, Hajizi's on that wall, he's gonna retry that away. Psych!
And there's one more thing I'd like to bring up before we get into the draft is I remember people singing the praises for Omega when they drafted Granger, Eve, Farsa. And we would see real-world manipulation into the Fair Airstrike and how picture-perfect it was.
Yeah.
There's another version of that here in this matchup that I'd like to highlight that won't go as much noticed. It's the interaction between the grab and Curtizi's late arrival. The fact that Kenji did the grab means he was off the map in time for Curtizi to come back and even the odds, get the numbers game back on the side of Omega. That timing was just so perfect, and it led to eventually this picture-perfect finish. And again, I can't help but feel like we should still be in game 1 by now.
Yeah, you can tell that Omega is playing the game they want to play when a game goes on really long and it's just one moment that changes everything. Again, ever since we've known Omega, but I feel like more people have really put Omega in their spotlight. Of course, with what they did last season, becoming our runner-ups. It's their tempo of looking for that picture-perfect moment. We don't care how long this game goes. We will keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's going to feel like Groundhog Day because we're looking for that picture-perfect moment, that picture-perfect initiation.
It's both patience and precision. They're willing to wait for it, they're willing to work to keep this going, and just knowing how to get to that one moment for the finish. That's what Omega did here in game number 1, which now brings us to the other side of the spectrum. Game number 2, how can Bren bounce back? We know Bren is capable of just dominating and playing these situations as well. It's not like they ran out of patience here. It's not like they fell to a trap.
Yeah, they didn't. Because, again, with what Brand Esports did in that fight, it looked like a good opportunity to take. They could have taken that Lord. They could have surprised Omega Esports, but it will go back to the draft that we are currently seeing right now, brought to us by Smart. And Omega Esports, or Brand Esports rather, might want to look into a lineup that can split the map much better. So I would be surprised if Rebo will either end up playing the Alice again, or show up his Hayabusa. Something that Rebo plays well to split that and open up that map. Because now Omega has shown that, okay, if you're going to play all-in, we're not going to give you an opportunity here. So this might be the signal for Brand that, okay, if you guys will play that lane, we're going to play something that can also split the map really well.
Yep, I doubt though that Brand Esports will be hasty to pick up the Hayabusa on the first go around.
Yeah, not just
they have to wait to see if it's worth it, but yeah, I expect this first banning phase to be relatively close to what we can expect. Barat's taken out and Benedetta taken by Omega, Brenny Sports, again, it's that Diggy that they oh so love. Sarcasm, by the way. And of course, the Matilda. Earlier, game 1, the Jawhead was left out open as well as the Matilda. So two very, very key and prioritized picks here in the MPL were left open. And it wasn't for a lack of choices. It was very deliberate by both coaches.
Yeah, Brenny Sports here, their last ban is going to be something it's going to be really interesting because they might want to consider, whittling down the hero pool of Heath.
Forcing the Eve.
Yeah, forcing the Eve out here. Brenny Sports might pick up the Cho for one of their first 2 picks so that it doesn't go into the side of
Omega doesn't fall for it.
Wow, they go straight for the Ling.
Okay, benefit of the doubt, maybe Omega Esports doesn't have to fall for anything. Maybe coaches, the both coaches here, again, kudos to Why Not. He's grown so much in MPL Season 7.
Definitely.
Coach Ducky, what else does this man have to do? He is, as put here in the Philippines, a Lodi. Just the same, though, I'm guessing it's a game of I know you know.
Yeah. So, Brenny Esports, I'm sure they know Omega Esports Heath plays a really mean Cho. So they might want to consider picking up the Cho here already.
Yeah, Lusty himself not so shabby on the Cho. He has won a world championship off the back of one.
Yeah. Bren, okay, they go further. Oh, wow. Interesting. They take away the Eve and Uranus from Omega Esports. 2 picks that they love.
Yeah, I was going to say the Eve had to go here. So it could have been the Cho Eve or it's the Eve plus something. So now this gives Omega the onus to answer back. They have to pick up something that can very clearly address the Eve. If not, they're in trouble.
Yeah, I like the Uranus pickup because, okay, Bren isn't going for a split type of lineup so far, but they have that strong lane hold. So Omega Esports won't have an easier time around trying to disrupt Bren so much in terms of splitting the map. Actually, at one point, they might have to deal with this Uranus to stop it from just running all over whatever lane it's splitting.
Yeah, which is an interesting point here, Reptar, because the way Flapteasy plays Uranus is a very specific type of Uranus.
Yeah.
I have seen him do what I like to call the Flapteasy special, wherein he would cut the lane and then just picture perfect with such synchronous actions kill behind the opponent's tier 1 turret with the help of Cartesian View. Like, I've seen him do this several times, and I don't expect any less from Flapteasy here in game number 2. But let's talk about Omega Esports picks here. The Baksha and the Esmeralda. Interesting. This is risky. I think this is very dangerous.
Yeah, those sort of look like direct responses to that Uranus pick. Because 1, you already have someone who's going to reduce the regeneration of that Uranus. 2, you're going to have someone who just steal the shields of Uranus. So I won't be surprised if Toshi and most likely Flapteasy will just be dueling it out at lane non-stop, just dancing around each other, stealing each other's shields, or regenerating.
Reptar, mind you, this is a very precarious and specific dance Omega has to do. The switcheroo in the early game.
Yeah.
Like they have to figure out, alright, where is Flapteasy? Toshi, you go there.
It's not... Also, Kenji... Oh yeah, Kenji... I think we've seen him play the Esmeralda or just once, but most of the time it is Toshi playing it. Now this Lunox pickup by Brent Esports is fantastic. You get strong burst, and this is going to be a Lunox for Rebo.
Could be a Lunox for Rebo. Looking at their records, Rebo has played 2 Lunox in Season 7, won none of them. Oh, very risky, but I do like how they denied another potential answer to the Uranus. Looking at Few though, he himself has played several Lunox as well in Season 7, but I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news. He won none of them either. 0 and 3.
So the Lunox pick hasn't worked out for Brent Esports just yet.
Different circumstances.
Different circumstances. This might be the game that turns things around for that specific pickup. But we all know drafts aren't just all about the one.
Yeah,
it's about the entire makeup.
It's not just the choice you made. It's the actions that follow. So now going into the second phase of banning here, it's the Logi and the Angela taken out by Brent Esports. They very much respect the Angela-Ling combo. But for Omega Esports, they're taking away Carl's comfort, the Lancelot. What might this other one be? A Granger?
Yeah, take away that range, especially with an E, it's going to be difficult to deal with. They ban out, they take out the Estes? Huh. Surprising.
If anything, it is Omega who plays the Estes. 100% win rate on Curtizi, but Omega seems to know something.
Yeah, the potential for Bren to bring out the Estes and then another relatively quick scaling marksman, or bring out an Estes and a Grange is something that we've seen before.
Not once has Brenny Sports played Estes.
Just noticed.
Wow.
Yes.
So Omega just took it out as a just in case.
Or they know something is up, but just the same, Brenny Sports here, they pick up the Kufra that's going to be the tank for Lusty. Now Omega Esports, there's no use denying the cores from Brenny Sports, so they still need a hero for possibly Heath, and for Curtizi, what might it be?
Choke still open. Hayabusa got picked up there by Omega. So there's gonna be a tank Baksha. I kind of thought that was gonna be a Baksha for Kenji. But then you'll have the Esmeralda within the side lane. So it's going to be a mid lane Chang'e, and then a tank Baksha along with a side lane Hayabusa.
Yes, and now we brought up how relatively frail the Lunox might be for Brenny Sports.
Just notice, yes, if you flip the names, the Omega draft looks like a Bren draft, and the Bren draft looks like an Omega draft.
You're not wrong.
Right? You can flip the names and you'll think, oh, that's correct.
You're not wrong. And I love how Brenny Sports just picks up their cues, and they're like, you know what, Granger's not going to do good here. Not a good look for Granger. Let's go ahead and invest in the late game. Pick up that Claude. Cartesi, you're going to have to go into M2 mode to clutch us a game number 3. Let's see if the world champions can claw themselves back into this series, or will Omega, in true Omega fashion, sweep once they've found their picture-perfect form. Reptar, how are you feeling? Again, it's funny. I hate how you brought it up, that if you cover the names and the teams, it looks like they swapped. I'm so bothered now.
Yeah, you can't unsee it. And now Omega Esports, I feel like they're the ones who... Now, it's like the tables have turned, because Brand Esports line up with the Claude, the Lunox, and then that Uranus, they're going to be an absolute bother to deal with in that late game, because looking at the lineup of Omega, I'm not seeing a lot of responses for that Uranus pick. We know the Chang'e damage will hurt, but it's not burst, it's just, it sprinkles, yet it hurts the longer it goes on. But that Uranus pickup, come the late game, if we get to that point, will be an absolute bother for Omega to deal with, and dare I say, might just be one of the key reasons why Brent Esports might win this game number 2.
A true prick to their side, but might I say thorn to their side. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2. Brent Esports versus Omega Esports. Here we go, both junglers and their respective tanks just helping them take their own respective purple buffs. Wow, Reptar, full mirror, and Ken,
wow.
What? It's a swap!
Yep, it's not Toshi.
Support Hayabusa! Shades of Bigatron Alpha!
Oh,
Shades of Bigatron Alpha from Indonesia!
Yeah! Wow, I didn't notice that.
Neither did I. We expected a certain arrangement, a certain configuration, but this is the same lineup that put EVOS Legends, the eventual champions of Indonesia, in the lower bracket.
Yeah, the support Hayabusa, and this might just be the reason why Omega might be programmed to win. Okay, what I said earlier still holds true. That Uranus pickup will be a thorn to the side of Omega, but
no doubt,
because of how the map, how do I say this, the equilibrium, the matchups have changed. This support Hayabusa pickup will increase the possibility of Omega ending this fast, being able to snowball. Yeah, because you have a strong damage presence that roams really well.
Yeah, to be fair, that lineup was very different, but look at Curtizi! Blazing duet, first blood by Curtizi to the back line. Heath goes down. Oh, Curtizi, there's no way he's surviving this. Mind you, that's a nice punish down bottom. It eventually turns into a trade. Omega still ahead by maybe 400. I was going to say that BTR lineup, Bigatron Alpha, they were playing with something a little different. I believe they had a Popol and Koopa with them as they did this position for Hayabusa, but nonetheless, Divide and Conquer still seems to be the name of the game.
Yeah, instead of a Popol and Koopa, you have someone who's possibly like a 2-in-1. I mean, less abilities, but that first skill is still going to end up being able to stun, and then at the same time, you get that regen reduction. So, and then Heath will also be a sponge for Omega come the late game.
Yeah, something that Popol and Kupa can't, so there's a few trade-offs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's see who can jockey for position here. A better go at an
Kenji.
early turtle. Kenji dancing around, caught out here by Lusty. Real manipulation here by Few, and
placement.
Omega just places himself right out of the RWM, and right now Kartizi has so much
Oh,
stats.
they took it back!
Hajizi takes the turtle. They do sacrifice Heath. Heath does not have an answer, but just the same. Omega gets the turtle. Bren takes a man. Reptar, was that worth it?
That was an incredibly well-placed real-world manipulation by Few, and I thought they would already be able to take the turtle, and I was thinking, yeah, that's definitely going to be worth it. And man, Omega just somehow, they made that look, dare I say, relatively easy?
Clean.
Clean is the better
Pristine.
word. Exactly.
But look at this, Rebo in trouble, having to use the Order of Brilliance to save himself from Toshi's Meteor Shower. Quick rinse and repeat here. Omega putting so much pressure down on the bottom lane. Rebo not going to have a good go in the early. Let's see. Oh, Heath in mid.
Bumps him.
They're looking for one. Flapteasy. He's not able to do, as you said, Reptar, Flapteasy things. He's not able to cut the lanes, not able to bother or isolate Kenji. If anything, he's leaving Kenji.
Yeah. Not just yet, and that is going to be the trade-off here with this lineup. Flap TV, though, has to find that balance of being able to be a presence for his team, and also still being able to farm up really well, because although Brand Esports can try their best to delay it and give time for Flap, all the time Flap needs to farm up.
Toshi goes down. Rebo was able to put a beat on him, but here comes the cavalry.
Another
The
one.
backup. Order of Brilliance. Can this save Rebo? He does have a flicker.
Oh,
Kartizi comes in from the back lines. Here comes Kartizi, but Hayes dropped the Revitalize. The rest of Omega are safe, but here comes Few. Will they overextend? The answer is no.
Rebo was buying time for Lusty to TP away, but the Shadow Clone gave the info for Omega as to where Lusty was, and Curtizi found him. Out of all the places where that one Shadow Clone could have been placed,
It's where vision was needed.
exactly where Lusty was.
From Carl Tizzi.
That's like
He's going up to Carl Tizzi,
50%
trying to
skill,
disrupt him.
100% luck.
Tizzi's whittling him
Because
down, and the
those
reason
things pop
why
up randomly.
he has
100% reason to remember the name
is because
Curtizi.
Bren
Yes.
realized,
Let's
okay,
get back
well,
into
let's
the
take him
game
out.
here.
But then that just
Kenji and
opens it up.
Flapteasy again, a dance
The
that we
turtle
don't
takes
expect
forward.
to end very, very
Exactly
soon.
what the
Bump.
There's the
That's what
push
the turtle takes
stance.
forward.
Lusty says, back out of here, man. You need your stacks, Kartizi. He does have the blazing duet, and now this is turtle number 2. Let's see who's going to get a good position. Remember, Few here, he has the Royal World manipulation. He could pop it at any time. Kartizi has a huge amount of stacks. Heath is dancing, looking for that perfect stun, and there's Lusty with the bump and the blazing duet. But they do get the turtle. Real world manipulation here. Heath goes down. There's the meteor shower by Toshi. Kartizi run. He does
Wow.
one shadow out. Flapteasy could not punish, and just
Shadow
like that,
kill.
shadow kill from the back lines. But Reptar, mind you, there is a trade for the turret down bottom. Rebo has been diligently working. That's a permanent objective that Omega cannot take back.
Yeah, the game is still relatively close, but Omega will might be able to balance things out here if they'll be able to break this turret, but Lusty and Few have other plans.
Let's see, can they defend? That's the diamond drop down by Few. This is the law, he says. This turret shall stand. And right now, Hajizi putting quite a bit of pressure on Rebo. Oh, BMI in, Kartizi. What a presence. Just full respect from Heath. And Hajizi's like, nope.
Yeah, and Heath has been relatively low-key in this match, but he has been the martyr for Omega Esports right now. The reason why they've been able to win those objective stakes, because he's taking a lot of attention from Carl Tizzi. He's going up to Carl Tizzi, trying to disrupt him. Yeah, Carl Tizzi's whittling him down, and the reason why Heath has 3 deaths to his name is because Bren realizes, oh, Heath is slow, let's take him out. But then that just opens it up. The turtle take for Omega, that's exactly what has happened the past 2 turtle takes for OMG.
Lusty here looking for a lucky Tyrant's revenge. Just nothing there for him. Rebo, that's going to be the Order of Brilliance. Clicked in already. Hajizi looking for his man. Going for the dive. Tempest of Blade still online. He's a little too deep. Few uses the Cyclone Eye going through the wall. And just like that. Oh, real manipulation.
That hurts.
It hurts, but not one wave gets pushed in. Oh, look at this. Kenji and Flapteasy amusing each other. Ha! You can't push if there's no minion wave. I'm gonna cut.
Yeah, they're just gonna cut each other's waves, and yeah, that's the dead lane matchup for now. But right now it's Brand Esports with that turret lead, but Omega are happy with the fights that they're winning. they're able to take the turtle. Hajizi hasn't gotten the death yet on his end, but Brand Esports are still definitely in this game. That one turret might be a difference in terms of the pushes. Although they might lose that top turret soon, Kartizi is also relatively undisturbed with his farm.
Oh yeah, Kartizi so painful. Look at that. Kenji here at a third of his health. Hajizi looking for a perfect go. A push down bottom by Kartizi. Kartizi coming in with the blazing duet. So that's one ult burn from the side of Omega. I don't think there's any room to contest here. Omega has to make a decision here. And the decision seems to be push down bottom, Kartizi. Do it!
Oh, man.
Just do it!
This Hayabusa push is going to be devastating, but he decides to go back for it. Oh, he couldn't take it down. He was like a few hits away. There was no more minion wave. He already shadow cloned down. It was like, wait, I think I can do. No, I can't. It hurts. It hurts.
There's one more over here.
Yeah, there's one more.
All right.
But now this balances things out in favor of Omega, because now Brand Esports have to be really careful with that turret down bottom. I mean, they'll have to contribute a body or two to stop Omega's pushes there. So now it might be Omega deciding to give up a few things, because taking down that second turret down bot looks like a really good prize.
And again, it's the same story. There's more mobility on the side of Omega from this game and game 1, so they can make those same kind of plays. But for Bren, given that they are ahead but by a very small margin, I don't think you can do that twice, you know what I mean?
Against Brent is the possibility of them making
like,
a comeback.
fool me once, shame on me. Or shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. These are world champions we're talking about, so I don't think the same strategy will work out. So Omega has to pull another one from up their sleeves.
Yeah, the item check that we saw earlier, Kartizi is actually up 700 gold compared to Hajizi. So despite all those turtles, it's the kills and the fact that his farm is undisturbed the reason why Kartizi is in the lead.
Oh! Kartizi barely alive. Kartizi, the aggressor, gets paid for double here for few. Can they go for another? I think the answer is no. He popped the Poissons here. There's the meteor shower by Toshi. Can they get some cover? Kenji looking for an assassination from the back lines. He's dancing. He's got shields on shields. Can they go for the finish? The answer is gonna be no. Brand Esports, they got 2 free kills. There's just a man advantage.
The reason why that play happened is because Kartizi got to pick up the golden staff a few moments before, because of the wave that they had in the bottom lane, and the fact that the members of Brand Esports were nearby. They were like, yeah, let's take this tower, and if they fight, yeah, Kartizi is gonna hurt. Although Kartizi almost was taken down in that fight, the fact that he had the turtle buff is what kept him alive.
It's that shield, that small shield. Lusty stretching up here. Toshi. Wow! Flaptizi able to eat all of Toshi's meteor shower.
Yep, and like I said earlier, this Uranus is starting to become a problem for Omega, because he's becoming that sponge. The Omega doesn't have that strong burst. And yeah, people would be thinking, yeah, but Omega has the meteor shower, man. That also hurts, but you just saw Flaptizi eat an entire chunk full of that magic seasoning.
He does so with much gusto. He was smiling, I believe.
Yeah.
Sources say he was smiling while he was tanking the meteor shower.
Hopefully we get a behind the scenes photo of that.
Someone confirm that. As we see here, Kartizi, Kartizi, I'm confused. Going 1v1 against the Lord. I wonder if there's an answer. Oh no. Hajizi! Oh, he's gonna go for the Hail Mary. Could not. Kartizi looking low. And yeah, this is Omega having to take the L on the Lord. They accept the fact that they're just not in a position to steal. Oh wow, look at this Bren. Huge gold gap. About 5,000 now.
Yeah, the kills that they got, the Lord that they got just now, and Brand Esports in just a flash, now instantly taking the lead in this game in what looked like to be an Omega game. But we've reached that point where Omega's draft will have an incredibly difficult time against Brent. Is the possibility of them making a comeback not there anymore? No, never say never, but it's gonna be really hard, man.
Here we go. Meteor shower already expended. That's gonna be
Kenji
taken out so quickly. Hajizi gonna be next. Tempest Ablaze out. Flaptizi gonna finish the job here, and slowly they're falling like flies. Toshi is back, but only to see his teammates fallen. That's one defender from Omega. All 5 members of Brent still here. Oh, the Aether main classic. TP to your face, Rebo.
Oh, the
Order of Brilliance. That's gonna be it. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, we're gonna go to 3 games. Of course, Brand Esports able to claw themselves out of this situation. Congratulations, Game 2, taken here by Brenny Sports.
Wow. They, as expected, completely fulfilled all the winning conditions that their draft had as we look at the winning moment brought to us by Head and Shoulders.
1-1. It wasn't for a lack of execution from Omega. It again came down to one small moment, one mistake that opened up a huge wound, a fatal strike to the heart of Omega's base, and they just were never the same.
Yeah, it was that one turtle fight. The fact that Brenny Sports were able to win that, and I think it doesn't only just boil down to one moment, but another key factor is that Omega could not take down Carl Tizzy. They couldn't disrupt the farm of Carl at all. Both junglers, as expected, played really safe. They know when to entry, they know when to take their fight. I think Hajizi only died at that last moment, and Carl Tizzy went deathless the entire game, if my memory serves me right here. Yeah, the fact that Carl Tizzy, because he is a Claude, will be able to farm up much better compared to the Ling and will become a much bigger effect, bigger thing to deal with for Omega compared to how a Ling might trouble Bren Esports.
Actually, even by the second turtle, Carl Tizzy was already a huge threat.
Yeah.
You already saw Heath and the rest of Omega just backing out like, oh, Carl Tizzy's here. Careful with the Blazing Duet. So, yeah, this is as clean a Bren game as it gets. Not much in terms of resistance.
Where is my...
The Dragonborn.
Life is a stage, and...
Wipe out all the injustice in the world.
I hope they're stronger than me.
This is my temple.
Time to witness that.
Kill all at once!
I've been waiting for...
Muscle of iron, bones of steel.
You should be ashamed for not trusting...
My fights are like my music, just perfect. Stay calm. This song is for you. Hear my beats.
First blood.
My fights are like my music, just perfect. And keep it up. Music speaks loud.
Unstable network.
Let me hear your scream.
Enemy has been slain. Executed.
Life is a rhapsody. Stay calm. Welcome to my show. Let me hear your scream. Welcome to my show.
Initiate retreat. An enemy has been slain.
Life is a rhapsody.
Request backup.
My show. Hear my beats. My fights are like my music, just perfect.
The enemy has slain the turtle.
It's the last sound they hear.
Ally has been slain. Our turret has been destroyed.
Too much. My fights are like my music, just perfect.
Ally has been slain. Double kill. An enemy has been slain. Our turret is under attack.
Stay calm. Let me hear your scream. This is the last sound they hear. This song is for you. This is the last sound they hear.
Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Launch attack.
This is the last sound they hear.
Enemy rampage. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Shut down. An enemy has been slain. The enemy has slain the turret.
Let me hear your scream. Hear me out.
Turret has been destroyed. You have slain an enemy. Initiate retreat.
Hands in the air.
Our turret is under attack. You have slain an enemy. Ally has been
Let me hear your scream. Music speaks
initiate
loud.
retreat.
The last sound they hear.
Enemy has been slain. Enemy has been slain. Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Ally has been slain. Killing under attack. Launch attack.
Welcome to my show.
An enemy has been slain. Mega kill. Initiate retreat.
This song is for you. Life is a rap. Stay calm.
Slain. Request Killing spree. Shut down. Inhibitor turret is under attack. Inhibitor turret is under attack.
Music speaks. Just
Monster kill.
hands in the air. Music speaks louder. Hands in the air.
Allied team destroyed a turret.
This is the last sound they hear.
Request backup. Godlike. Attack the Lord. Request backup.
Hear lion.
Kill. Launch attack.
Life is a rhapsody.
Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Our turret is
On show.
Initiate retreat.
Hear my beat.
Inhibitor turret is under attack. Ally has monster kill. Down.
Hands in the air.
Enemy rampage. Initiate retreat. Our turret is under attack. Initiate retreat. Our turret has been destroyed. Under attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Under attack.
Time to witness the hat.
My pleasure.
I hope they're stronger than me. Wipe out all the injustice in the world.
Light will fall prey to shadow.
attack. Smash them. All troops deployed. Initiate retreat.
This is so. Expect to accept. Since this is so. Expect to accept.
First blood. An enemy has been slain.
The blood of monkey would never die.
Ally has been slain.
Yeah, ako nakalibigit ko.
Every mistake to be a lesson.
Okay. Launch attack. An enemy has been slain.
Some real challenge. Since this is so, expect to accept it.
Initiate retreat.
Stolen light of your doppelganger.
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Shut down. Ally has been slain. Has been slain.
Is there a chance?
An enemy has been slain.
BTR program to win.
Initiate retreat. The enemy has slain the turtle.
The blood of monkey would never die. Never fail.
Launch attack! Initiate retreat! Ally has been Initiate retreat! Our turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. Our turret has been destroyed.
Never settle.
Request backup. Our turret is under attack.
Since this is so, it's
Ally has been slain. Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret is under attack.
the blood of monkey will never die.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has slain the turtle. Launch attack. Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain. Launch attack. Your team destroyed a turret. Rampage. Enemy double kill.
Never die. Never settle.
Our turret is under attack. Launch attack. Initiate retreat.
The blood of monkey will never die.
Our turret is under attack.
Real captain.
Enemy dominate. Launch attack.
Every mistake.
Our turret is under attack. Shut down. Enemy unstoppable. Launch attack. Initiate retreat. Our turret is under attack.
Show me the real captain.
Attack the Lord.
Am I still a doppelganger?
Attack the Lord! Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Request backup. Attack the Lord.
The blood of monkeys will never die.
An enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat. Attack the Lord. Our turret is under attack. Launch attack. Slain an enemy. Enemy has been slain. Attack the Lord. Shut down. Killing spree. Ally has slain Lord.
BTR progressed to it.
Your team destroyed an enemy has been slain. Your team destroyed the turret. Down. Ally has been an enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Your team destroyed a turret.
Every mistake will be a lesson. Is there a ninja who has stolen my steel doppelganger?
BTR progressed to it.
Initiate retreat. Launch attack. Launch attack. Defend the turret. Killing spree. Launch attack. Your team destroyed a turret. Attack. Ally has been. An enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Okay. Our turret is under attack.
Every mistake will be a lesson.
Attack the Lord. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Initiate retreat. Our base is under attack. Defeat.
I see lots of prey. I rap, therefore I am.
Ready, go!
Let my bullets be the nails in your coffin. There's no time to chit-chat. Is my job.
And how are the two?
Look inside.
Initiate retreat.
Let's make this tight.
Slain. Launch attack.
I myself know
An enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain. Killing spree.
look inside.
Request backup.
No one else.
Mega kill. An enemy has been slain. Request backup. An ally slaying the turtle. Your team destroyed a turret. Unstoppable. Sorry.
Let's fight this out.
Monster kill. Ally has been slain. Double kill. Sorry. Request backup. Legendary. Slain. Your team destroyed a turret. Request backup.
You're dead. Useless. My ears. So, no one else. Wanna take a look inside?
Our turret has been destroyed.
Try.
Under attack. Your team destroyed a turret.
Let's make this quick.
Initiate retreat. Attack the Lord. Attack the Lord. Attack the Lord. Ally has slain Lord.
You're dead. BTR, program hit.
Slain. Your team destroyed a turret. Ally has been slain.
BTR, program to hit.
Team destroyed a turret. Initiate retreat.
No one else.
Enemy has been slain. Three. Launch attack. Kill. Launch attack. Enemy has been slain. Victory! I'm
My fists are unflinching.
Let's play together.
I hope they're stronger than me.
Hold the blade in your hands.
Dragonborn is back.
Ready, go!
Chivalry is dead.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed. Initiate retreat.
Your turn. Use it.
First blood.
Don't even try. It's getting inside. Your turn. Use it. My ears.
Initiate retreat. Enemy killing spree.
Your death is music to my ears.
Initiate retreat.
Wanna take a look inside?
Enemy has been slain. Slain an enemy.
Don't even try. I will compose the greatest sonata with your chord.
Enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat. Shut down.
I but myself, no one else. I will compose the greatest sonata.
Launch attack. Has been slain. Your team destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Launch attack.
Your death is music to my ears. God.
Has slain the turtle. Shut down. Initiate retreat.
I will compose the greatest. Let's make this quick.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's make this
Initiate retreat. Our turret has been destroyed. Initiate retreat.
music to my ears.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Your death
Ally has been slain.
to my ears.
Launch attack. Retreat. Kill. You have been slain. An enemy has been slain. Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret is under attack. Your team destroyed. destroyed a turret.
Hello.
Launch attack. Attack destroyed. Shut down.
Take a look inside.
The